Chi_Chi_Chong on Instagram. Shout out to Mixtape Messiah Daily. You dig?
Alright, so happy to have you for Mixtape Messiah Daily's Artist to Watch. And you accomplished a few things in 2018, which is how you got on our radar.
It's crazy.
So tell me about your collaborations with like Little Uzi and how that even came about.
Just surroundings. I was really surrounded by everybody, always. And I met Uzi like in 2016. I met Uzi like 2016. So he met me in the studio. It was nothing like that, but he knew I was a cool nigga. So when I seen him again, it was just all love. You know what I'm saying? That's it. It was just love. So when I got in the studio with him, Dolly brought me to the studio with him. He heard my song. He just jumped on it, just off the rip. As soon as he heard it, like just love.
Okay. All right, cool. So you seem to have a lot of organic connections with several artists in the game.
Yes.
So some of your friends, your industry friends, seem to be like Young Thug, and Ti. So tell me what that's like being friends with these people, and how does it inspire you for your artistry?
It's great. Like they push you to another level. You get to see things. You get to do things. Like you get to meet more people than them when you're around them. It's really a blessing. I never knew I was gonna meet these type of people. But God blessed me to do it. It's cool.
Okay. All right. Now, we haven't had a mixtape from you yet, but can we expect a mixtape soon, or are you focused on singles?
You guys will be expecting a mixtape, EP first, and then a mixtape. I just dropped an EP first for you guys. I know people are looking for me. So I'm working right now on something. So yes, you guys will be expecting some new music from me. Yes.
All right. So as a newer artist and as a young artist, what are your like must-haves in the studio when you record?
I need weed. I need Percocets. I got shot recently. A bullet still in my spine. I need Percocets. But weed, Percocets, really that's it. I sip lean every now and then, but it's just weed and Percocets. That's really just all I need. Vibes and good vibes. I love good vibes. Good energy that bring good music. That's one thing I learned about the industry. Good energy bring good music. So when you got that around you, you know what to expect.
Okay. And you mentioned that you recently were involved in, I guess you could say, a victim of gunfire. So how do you keep your spirits up during your healing process? Does that motivate you to work harder?
My kids, being around family, love, being around love, that keeps me going. But I'm always good. I'm blessed. Like I said, I'm blessed.
Okay. All right. And your father is a legendary figure in America, but also specifically in Atlanta. So for those that don't know, could you tell them just a little bit about who your father is and what he meant to you?
True. He was really everything to me. Like that's how I really got to meet all these people. Like he's a father figure, a OG. He's a leader. Some people won't understand or know. Some people always say truth. They don't even know him. But it's cool. I ain't tripping on that.
All right. And do we? Okay. Um, so you mentioned leadership qualities. So how do you transfer that energy, and have you started to implement leadership qualities amongst your own
Yes, of
friends
course.
or?
Yes, of course. Like people that's around me now, they just positive. You know, they no negative, no nothing bad. You know, everything is positive. And as far as he taught me, like don't keep nobody around that's not all the way with you. You know, or like as you're a group, it's no big I's and little U's. You know, like so it's certain things how certain things goes. Everything's for everybody. Everything's not just for you. You know, so that's one thing he taught me. Like it's just on a whole nother different level when you together. So when people don't understand togetherness, it's, it's crazy. That's why I really just rock alone now. Like all the energy's not right.
Okay. So moving alone, like, do you mean that you move alone in the industry, or just like more like personally you move alone?
Personally and industry wise, but in the industry, like everybody's gonna love me always, fuck with me always, but it's just me. You know what I'm saying? Who just gotta just watch how I move. It's not even about I don't fuck with you. It's always love, but it's just watch how I move. You know. So it's just more that, more watching my steps and ways.
Okay. One thing that's very interesting is when we see you on Instagram, your style is very eye-catching, your fashion. So what inspires you to wear certain things, or do you favor designer, or are you just like naturally fashionable?
I got on the fashion. I really wasn't into all that. I was more in the streets. I got into fashion and just started liking clothes and more when I got to LA. I went to LA for about a year and like it was just more like I'm seeing more bigger stores, more things, more you know what I'm saying, more designer. So it was really like Mason Margiela had me crazy, you know, like Louis Vuitton, you know, and like red bottoms with the spikes, all that. That had me like excited. I was really just more like, but now I'm like more cool, laid back. And I done grew up a little, so it's just like more cool, laid back. I ain't really into all that, like, but I go there, you know, like I'm always do something. I ain't gonna never just be too not, you know what I'm saying? I'll always be A1.
So having spent a year in LA, your music is different than the standard that we hear in Atlanta. So did LA kind of influence your sound, or did you just, how did that influence you on the music?
It's just me being around, like, all those different type of like artists, those sounds. You know, Thug is one, like he's very creative, you know, so it's like certain things you gotta get creative with the beat. You really gotta like get into it. It's really a whole different level. You know, LA is more a good vibe. I'm not gonna lie, LA is more a good vibe to open up. Yes, I open up more in LA. You can say. I listen to that music and I really be like I was more high, you know. Like it's just different. But LA, yes, it did like turn my swag up, turn my like energy up, all that, yes.
Okay. So earlier you mentioned your children, and you are relatively young. So like, how do you handle being an artist and also being a young father?
Oh man, it's crazy. But it's just like certain times you just gotta go in that father mode, and when you go into that artist mode, it's just two different modes. So at the same time, you gotta just bounce right back. Like if you get that call or anything like that, you just gotta snap right back into it. But in that artist mode, you really just gotta. I've just been chilling though, like studio every now and then, every night, other night, stuff like that. It's like not too serious because I got 3 kids, so it's not easy being young and having 3 kids and trying to do, you know what I'm saying? You know, you gotta be in the studio, you gotta put the kids to sleep before you go to the studio. So it's just some shit I gotta do.
Okay. So, how would you give some tips to
What on bet was it?
other artists? Because you being younger and still balancing having 3 children, it's hard for a lot of people to balance just one or none in the music industry. So, what would be a good tip that you would give to young parents and also to other parents in the industry? Let me hold that.
Really? It's just like, you gotta just, if you're gonna do it, you gotta just stay focused and do what you're gonna do. Stay positive, but take care of your business first before anything. Cause you get no blessings if you don't take care of your kids. So, therefore, just stay down with your kids before anything. Don't rush. It's gonna come. If it's for you, it's gonna come. And it ain't never just, you know what I'm saying? Everything ain't meant for everybody. That's one thing. Everything not meant for me, you, everybody don't have the same destiny. So, you know, it's just different. Take care of your business first though. Handle your business. You don't handle your business, ain't nothing gonna go right with your other business you're trying to handle. So, it's just that.
Would you like to roll that, or would you like to answer my next couple questions? We almost about to wrap up though. But I do have a couple other questions. So, as a father, as artists, how will you continue to make your own legacy, and how you continue to help your father's legacy live on?
I stay focused. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't been putting that much time in the studio because I've been on that father legacy thing. So I just gotta switch lanes when I can. You know what I'm saying? I can't rush it. I'm taking my time. I'm gonna take my time with it. I ain't gonna rush nothing. So that's how I really just look at everything. When I was rushing it, it's like the energy was just everywhere, you know? So it's like, I'm gonna slow myself down, get myself right. Body, mind, soul, get your body, mind, and soul right. Without that, it's nothing.
Okay.